I want to tell y'all about a black female that y'all need to follow who shows us all the best Amazon styles. And I don't know her, but I'm still going to give her a shout out right now. Her name is Style Kita.
Is she from Boston?
No, I don't know where she's from. I don't care. She just shows me all the best stuff on Amazon. I'm like, Amazon got that? And then I go and I find it. I'd be like, see, had she not worn it, I wouldn't have bought it because I wouldn't have thought that it would have looked like that. Let me find her so I can show you what I mean. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Is this what we're doing for the new year, guys?
Like, everything that she shows is pretty much...
She's from Boston?
Amazon, no.
Style Kita.
Okay. Amazon dress. I wouldn't have known to find that on Amazon. Amazon.
I mean, I'm an avid Amazon shopper.
Amazon. Like, she does these, like, Amazon.
I like
where? That's what I'm saying. Like, but here she goes. So she'll give a whole preview of Amazon finds that you can find right on Amazon. I'm like, where? Because I wouldn't have found these.
I'm an avid Amazon shopper.
Look at that. Like,
that's
really
nice.
Nedra.
I shop a lot on it.
Look at that.
Ooh,
That's
like
Nedra.
that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, stop playing.
Ooh,
I like that.
That's cute
That's
too.
cute.
And I love the pants. Like, I wouldn't have found this without her. And then you just go to her Amazon page and all her stuff is there. And I'm like, yo, it's
She's
so
getting
easy.
money. Do you know when people shop off of
every time
Look
they
at
click
that.
her link?
Nedra.
Every time they click her link, she gets
my
paid.
baby shower dress from Amazon. All my gowns are from Amazon.
So you are an Amazon shopper.
Avid.
You should do one of these so you can get paid for it too.
I should.
You should, Nedra. If you're already doing it.
Oh, that looks really
I
nice.
should.
People would love to see you in it. This is what I'm saying. Like, she's finding all the... Look at... I'm like,
Matter of
where,
fact, that
bitch?
look like
And
my,
you like tomato too?
Like, where are you finding these?
You like doing stuff like that in your marriage?
Yeah, it's so far. Like, I'll do stuff like that, but then I put it together and getting it on social media is...
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's why
I
I'll
don't like
fall
posting
short.
And
not
they
much
be
either.
wanting it, like, weekly.
Yeah.
That's the only... And that's...
And crisp.
Okay? Like...
And you see what my mirrors look
It
like?
doesn't have to be perfect.
So it's not just putting it together.
No, it
Watch
doesn't
them.
have to be perfect because I see a lot of videos where it's moms and they're like, listen, don't judge me for this, but you looking at the outfit. Like, people would appreciate that.
I guess so.
They definitely would.
wait till
I
you
would.
try.
I'd be like, ha ha, her mirror.
You know,
but I love the
that's
outfit.
on my vision board.
To just try.
Because I
Just
live
do
my
it.
life, like I do things and talk in my head as if I'm making a TikTok video. And I'm
talk
like,
in
you
my
should
head
just do it.
like
Putting
I'm in a
stuff
movie.
together.
I love that dress. I might have to look here for
That's
my
pretty
birthday
too.
dress.
See what I'm saying? Like, she be finding all the dope, pretty ass Amazon dresses. Like, stop playing. Where? I mean, she found it for me, so I don't have to
I
say
have
where.
that
but-
dress in two
Oh
colors.
my goodness.
I have it.
All
in
right,
like a
all right.
blue.
We got to be
See?
for real now.
Sorry,
We can't
okay.
do no more
I'm
shopping.
sorry.
But yeah.
So yes.
I
Okay, yeah,
want
we'll
that
go
one.
back
That's
to
your
that.
birthday dress.
But I do. So putting together art. I have the videos for, this TikTok.
We're not
where you-
shopping anymore right now.
Yes, you
Where
are.
you snap.
I like
Look at-
that. No, we ain't shopping anymore. Let me turn the...
But no, listen, this TikTok where you snap and then the things change. I have the video set up of me putting together Arden's motorcycle. And then I got to put it together though. So I have the videos prepared.
gotta do
because
it.
it's on my vision board for this year to I'm going to call it Neddie Does. Right?
Ooh.
That's what I said. Neddie Does. I
Neddie
think that's
Does.
what I said. And
I like that.
it's going to be all my DIY shit that I do.
I wanted to do a
like
vision board
that.
party and everybody come over with champagne and
Yeah,
wine.
you gave me my book when we
all
doing
that
it.
stuff.
I have stuff jotted down in the book that you gave me, and that's one of the
Can we
things.
have crystals too? And
We can
have
do
Faith
all
come?
that fun stuff. We can do all that fun stuff. All of it. We'll organize that. But
I'm down. Let me know when.
once we figure that out, we can update the people first about the show we had last year. Our first live show. Because it was so lit.
So
Thank you to everybody that
good.
came out to our first live Pandagasm show. It was intense. It was lit.
It was
we
amazing.
appreciate you guys. Totally appreciate you guys. Who do we have as the guest speaker? We had Jeff.
We had Jeff.
We had Professor Gray on the show. Thank you. Shout outs to Professor Gray.
Yep.
And we had Venom as our MC. Shout out to Venom. Thank you very much for that. And let's see, what else did we do last year? Let's do a quick recap.
How about we start the show? We got to put the
introduce
intro
ourselves?
in.
Yeah,
and
we
start
can
the
do that.
show?
You know?
All right, let's
That's
start
how
the
we
show
started
first.
the year.
All right. welcome back to the show, guys.
Hey.
And I am your host, Panda. I'm gonna show my phone there. And then I have my lovely co-host. What is this? My left.
Yes, it's her left.
Big Cap.
Hey, don't be a hater, Harvey. Don't be a hater. Woo!
I'm teaching people new tricks. That's how you could tell which side is your
You're
left
a
and your right.
hater, yo. It would be the crickets
Not a
because
new
you're a
trick.
hater.
Somebody might not know.
A hater,
Okay.
all day hater.
And then to my other left.
New tricks.
And then to my other left, I got Neddie Boo.
What up, y'all? What up? Y'all ready?
Oh, for real?
All right.
Yo, the
so,
disrespect of the fucking AV guy, like
We gotta introduce
childish.
the AV guy.
Oh, yeah, our AV guy.
Childish AV guy.
Hi, Javi.
Hey, Javi.
Rebel or rebel or you know,
Yo.
trash.
Don't let Big Cap intimidate you. Don't allow her
We
to
gotta get a
intimidate
camera
you.
on Javi.
He doesn't. Remember, he keeps saying he doesn't want it because he's
No,
on TV
but you gotta
all day.
see.
Look at
I know,
like
it's his
the
role
behind
behind
the
the
scenes,
scenes.
just
He
fucking
needs to
shit
be
up.
seen. He needs to be seen.
Gosh.
He needs to be seen. So yes, back to our recap of the last show.
Yeah, man.
That was pretty lit. I had a great time.
The
Security
show
was
was
bomb.
amazing.
Yes, it was. It
We
definitely
need
was.
this. I feel like we need the same host. I feel like we need the same security. I would love to bring that energy into our second show.
Absolutely.
You know, because
February
it
10th.
was February 10th. Like
February 10th.
At Levi's.
it's so bring your boo.
9 to
You
1.
know, bring your significant or bring a friend. You know,
It was a vibe. Can we get into the
whole
details?
vibe.
Like-
it was a whole vibe. We had so much participation from the crowd.
Yeah.
The men,
I am so
ladies,
proud of the men that engaged.
was actually speaking up.
Yo.
And was like, Big Cap's wrong. What do you mean about this, that, and the other? Like, they were like,
Yeah.
It was amazing. The vibe was everything.
crazy.
it was.
the engagement from the men. It was phenomenal. Our vendors, they were amazing.
Yeah, they
Absolutely.
were. The drinks
Yo,
were amazing.
the bar.
The giveaway. When they was listing off the things they was giving away, I was
The
like,
raffle that the vendors
can I get a
did?
ticket?
Right.
Yes.
Too bad.
Yes.
It's our show.
It was lit. It was super
I'm
duper
definitely
lit.
looking forward to the next one on February 10th.
The drinks was amazing.
our special
Shout out to our
Everything.
bartender.
No, wait. I have a question, ladies. Are we keeping our same drink or are we doing different?
I'm going to keep my drink. I definitely enjoyed my drink. I'm going to keep my
I
drink.
definitely enjoyed my drink, but in the spirit of like, you know, adding a little seasoning every single time, like, you know, just
What you
putting a
gonna
little
change?
What you gonna
sauce,
do? What you
a
gonna
little
do?
razzle dazzle. I
What
don't
you
know.
gonna change?
I haven't thought about it yet. It's gonna be cognac.
Well, I'm adding
But-
peach or I'm going to add strawberry. I haven't decided, but I'm going to buy the juice so it's there and they can just add it on top to give it that little extra throw over.
Ooh.
I'm going to make it at home just to see which one tastes
I just
better.
thought about something, but y'all not
It's
gonna know
be
what it is
tequila,
until y'all
though,
get to
people.
the
It's
show.
gonna be the tequila.
Ooh.
You know, because these women with they dark look, everybody don't want to do dark, so mine is gonna be tequila. You know,
I like my liquor the way I like my men. Dark.
Ain't no telling.
Listen over here,
I
singing it
guess.
to the mic. Yo, I love us. Happy New Year, ladies.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.
audience. Everybody watching, listening,
Yo, you fools
following.
who adding S's to it, y'all gotta stop.
They're not gonna though.
I know.
They're not gonna.
It's just terrible.
forced
It's
Happy New
terrible.
Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah.
All of that.
All
Happy
of that.
belated birthday to
Happy
Big
belated
Cat.
birthday.
Happy
Big
belated
Cat.
birthday.
We had a great time
It's
for your
Capricorn
birthday for
season.
dinner. Yes, it
It's
is Capricorn
Capricorn
season.
season.
Have you guys saw or heard Janelle Monáe's song "Float"? Because she's a Capricorn. Oh my God, I'm in love with her. First of all, so that song I need.
I could see that.
Need it in
I
my
could see
life.
you in love with her.
I love Janelle
Yeah.
Monáe. I'm so in love with her. But anyway,
You would marry her?
No.
You wouldn't marry her?
Yeah, you would.
Yes, she
you
wouldn't
would.
stay with me.
Look at
She would.
AV.
She wouldn't
Look
stay
at
with me
AV.
because she's one of those like really free, liberated people that falls in love with everyone. So she wouldn't stay. She'd leave me.
But you would enjoy her for them 3-4
I
years
would.
that you had her. So yes, you
We'd
would
have
marry
a great
her.
experience.
Right.
We'd have a great human experience.
Don't act like you would.
Marriage, no.
A long
Partnership,
engagement?
yes.
Okay.
A great
long
long-term
engagement.
partnership.
Yep.
Would be
Okay.
great.
Okay. All right. I could
I
see
was-
her agreeing to that too.
I think she would too.
Yeah. Because then you both could still be free.
Which-
You know, you can get a little pee-wee on the side.
She's
you know.
thinking.
I am thinking
about Janelle. And if you would be with Janelle,
Or if
I don't think I would be with Janelle.
I would be with Rihanna.
Me too.
That's mine. I already called it. You called
Fine,
Janelle.
I'll just be her side girl.
No. When I have Rihanna, that's
I won't tell you, and I won't let her tell you either.
There
I'll
could
be her
other
secret.
men. You gonna ruin our friendship? Really?
You won't know.
No, you're gonna ruin our friendship. That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're telling me. Okay.
No,
Okay,
Rihanna. I feel like she'd be cool to chill with. I don't know. When I think about like partners, I think about like the hard stuff. And I don't
Female
know.
sexy partners.
Yeah, I don't know that.
You don't know any
Like the
females
difficult
that
stuff
you
to
think
get
are
through.
sexy
I do, but so
that you would maybe want to frolic in the bed with.
There's a difference though. So you can frolic in the bed without being with someone. So when you speak marriage and partnership, I think about the hard stuff.
So when I say Rihanna, I would just want to like be with her. I wouldn't want to be like in a relationship.
So then why can't Panda be with her too?
No, because she's my fling. She's mine.
Okay.
Which I don't understand.
It is 2023.
I don't
Are you
share
still
stuff.
trying to
If it's mine, it's
hold
mine.
on to something?
As tight as I'm holding on to this mic.
Pass it to the right.
See the knuckles?
Pass it to the right.
Rihanna to the right hand side. No.
No, okay.
All right. Since we're still reflecting on last year, I had a great list. Wait, are we done with the conversations that we're having right now?
So who did you choose?
To frolic with?
Yeah. And then if you
How much
chose
time do we have? There's a whole bunch of people I'd frolic with.
Woman.
For the, like, I don't know, what do we just, anybody? I'd frolic with Rihanna. Frolic with Janelle Monáe.
You can't. That's Amanda's.
But you just told me. I'm going to be drink water.
You guys own them. Okay.
Yes, that's hers.
I think I'd frolic with Jasmine Sullivan. I think she's super down to earth.
Wait.
Super cool. I think we'd have a good time.
Frolic.
Yeah. I think it would be like a good time, like pre-frolic, post-frolic, frolic time.
Yo, I am done. What is happening? Pre-frolic,
The frolic.
the frolicking of frolic.
Yeah.
The frolic of
It'd be a
frolic.
good time.
As we frolic in
We'd
the
make
field.
grilled cheese sandwiches.
As we frolic.
Frolicking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how they have Ashley Lee? She's gonna
All right.
As we frolic. She will
So we
too.
got Janelle, Rihanna,
She could sing anything.
and Jasmine,
As we
JJ, and R. I love that. RJJ.
Who?
Rihanna, Jasmine.
Initials.
She
Put your initials together. You okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
Conquito.
Oh, it's a Speaking of which, we have really cute glasses. I love them. I love them. This is part of our New Year thing going on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I have seltzer water because I'm doing this challenge where I can't have alcohol for 75 days.
I don't know why
So
she doing
from
this.
January 1st to March 16th, I cannot
proud of her,
have
though.
any alcohol.
Your skin's gonna be amazing.
Yo, the amount of we have to drink a gallon of water a day.
Your skin is gonna be like
all of that no
Gonna be
sugar
popping.
that you're not going to be taking
no junk
in.
food, no alcohol, and I'm doing it intermittent fasting.
So my-
So this is why we need a camera at home.
Right, because he's over
Ashley
here pouring
said
all
that
that
wine.
wine.
Do you hear the go 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 go? That's
him
him pouring
pouring.
gallons of wine
Look at me as he
into
does
a
it.
red cup.
Damn.
All right, we're gonna start the
Oh,
show
you
with
know,
our
with
topics.
his
Oh, with his pinky up.
Yo,
He's just rubbing it in.
He's just being disrespectful.
Horrible, horrible, horrible.
And then he sat down and crossed his legs. We need.
this is why we need video on his
This is why somebody
What
should be
wine
recording him
is
with
it?
their
Because
phone.
he's spinning it around and
It's a
smelled
Moscato.
You
it.
know what?
Do you got strawberries over there
You
with it
know
too?
what? You know, because that's how he's acting.
I got chocolate
You know what
covered
I'm saying?
Oreos. Would you like some
what?
chocolate with your wine?
What is happening?
All right, team.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What were your most interesting moments and unique experiences over the last year? So we're reflecting from 2022 because we are now in 2023, guys.
No.
Unique
One more
experience from 2022.
What were your most interesting moments and unique experiences over the last year?
I can say going to run camp was one of the most interesting experiences I had. Camp Runabout.
Run away.
It's sad that I didn't go and I keep getting the name right and y'all keep messing it up.
It's run
You
camp.
know. But okay, baby, I mean, shit, I should be Because y'all just can't get it right. But go ahead. What is it?
Runaway.
Runabout.
I was running away.
Because you were so unsure with the question mark at the end. But
I was running away from home.
That was interesting. And then an intimate and interesting experience I had was in February. I did my first mommy runaway vacation. Ooh. It was 3 moms. We went to Disneyland, Disney World in Orlando.
Without the kids. Without the kids.
It was 3 grown women at Disneyland. We went to Epcot Park and Animal Kingdom.
I love that.
It was super duper. How can I explain it? Just kind of like liberating almost, just to almost be a kid again and almost just let loose and not care, know that I'm not coming home to my dirty laundry and, shit like that. So it was super cool. And then why it's emotional for me is because our flight got canceled and rescheduled with terrible communication from the airline. So we ended up renting a car and driving back to Boston from Orlando. And in order to do that, you really have to be in a certain place and have a certain type of relationship with the people that you're doing that with.
So that's a long drive.
Unplanned. It was an unplanned 18 hours in a car with 2 people that I had already spent 3 days with.
Oh my God.
But we made the best of it. And Did
y'all make stops along the way?
Yeah, we had Bojangles, fine dining.
I love
fine
that.
dining at Bojangles. We
Quick question, was it JetBlue?
hell yeah. And the thing is, so y'all know JetBlue and American Airlines have a partnership. I didn't book JetBlue. I booked American. And then they started doing that with us, like, oh, it's them. Oh, you got to talk to them. Oh, you got to talk to them. Like, And I didn't go through no third-party website. I went right to the American Airlines, and y'all gave us, so.
Terrible. Yeah. Terrible.
So that was it. That would be it for me. Other than, can I just say real quick?
Absolutely.
I've named those 2 things, but 22 was popping. If you want to know, go to my personal Instagram page and watch my reel or highlight. What's it called? The little bubbles that stay at the top.
Yep.
Yeah. Watch my highlight called The Year. 22 was popping for me. Super duper popping for me. I purchased a home. Like it on top of everything else that I did in 22. So much so where I think about the things that happened in 22 and I'm like, damn, that was this year? It feels like it was so long ago because the year was so full of things. I got a promotion this year. Like so many things happened. And I had another promotion before the year ended. 2 promotions in 1 year. But yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Honey.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah. 22 was popping for me. Super.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
That is good. What you got for me, Big Cat?
So for me, the highlight of last year was leaving the hospital after 15 years and taking 2 months off to just breathe. And then actually acquiring another job that I loved with a $10 increase that I didn't have to beg for and bend over backwards for. It was it was refreshing. But then I was also like, why did I take so long? So you people have been at places for a long time. Just look, there's no harm. Do the interview. Just see what's out there. There's no harm. You don't have to leave, but to see what is out there, you will be surprised because when I tell you the amount of money that they was trying to give me, and then they was like, oh, but okay, we got to kind of start you off here. It's, as much as I want to give you that. And I'm like, yo, y'all just be, I will take that. Thank you. So Absolutely. The job was, the crazy one was our trip.
The NOLA trip?
When we was supposed to go to NOLA, do y'all see me shaking? Because I was upset. I was ready, ain't never been. Are we going to try it again this year?
Yes, because we're
Can
in
we do
I was
that?
Gonna say no, we're not
Can
doing
we
this
do
again.
that?
But now that we're in 2023,
Yeah.
we can give that another try.
Us 3 again? Because and then Nedra, why can't you be free and come too?
I can.
Yeah, you were free last year.
And then we could kind of make it a show thing, and then I guess if the AV is available, then
AV is sipping on that Moscato.
Yes. if he's available with his fucking pinky, then maybe he could come too, you know.
Just
but
the pinky.
that would be dope.
That would be
a trip to NOLA, the Pandagasm crew.
Yeah, we'd have a good time.
And we would
I
record
wasn't
out
available.
there. I mean, just
You had
imagine.
just bought the house.
Now, granted,
Gotcha.
I don't know if it would be safe to set up like just on the street and start recording on the street because I could see people walking by and stealing like equipment and stuff and just running. But you know, that would be so dope because you know people would stop just to be in the show. Like they would.
So we can use our phones to record.
But yeah, I was gonna say we don't got to be stationary. We can like.
There's too much happening.
We can ask questions, and that would just be so much fun. Can we do that this year?
That would be fun.
Are we going?
Y'all didn't want to be carolers with me, but
I did want to be a caroler.
We're angels. Are we going to NOLA? Yeah. Oh, baby, say yeah! I love it. What about you, Amanda? I mean,
Panda. All
Panda.
So I guess my highlight was the fundraiser that I did for my daycare, and I guess the first live show that we did. That was my
22 was lit.
That was my highlight. Yeah, 22 was
like what?
A roller coaster for me. There was a lot of ups and downs for me.
That's what it was.
But I feel like I mastered all those ups and downs. Like I didn't crumble. I didn't break for too long. It tried, but I survived it. Like I'm still here, smiling. Yeah, it was like this, but you know, I survived it. So that was that. And I guess the downs was the downs.
NOLA. They fucking played us and had us in fucking New York, B. Yo, we learned next layover it has to be the same temperature.
A
as the
layover
place
has
we're
to be
going.
somewhere hot going forward.
If we're going somewhere warm, so that at least we can still enjoy our trip. That's all. Lesson learned.
You want them to send you to Puerto Rico to bring you back to New Orleans?
I mean, listen, I'm
Whatever
just saying.
works. Whatever
It
works.
in Atlanta. I don't care where you go, but the layover need to be somewhere
I
warm.
say that because
Whatever
you see flights
I
like that
know.
though. Like I'm trying to get to Atlanta and you gonna lay me over in Saint
I was looking at a flight to New York, which is a jump skip. I don't know where they was trying to bring me to. Philly to then bring me back up? That just didn't make...
That happened to me.
I'm just going to get my car fixed because I ain't dealing with all this bullshit.
That happened to me before. Coming back.
Where you buy your tickets? I never have these issues.
If you go to third party
JetBlue.
sites like Expedia and stuff like that, they put together flights for you and it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
They'd be like, yo, what kind of flight is this where it's taking me 24 hours to get to Florida? And that's because they send you to Honduras.
And then have a layover there for 5 hours.
I used to do that. Like we used to do that.
That's to get cheap flights.
Yeah.
Right. That happened to me one time.
It's not even that much cheaper. If you go directly to the airline, like if you go direct, honestly.
This one was just horrible. They sent us from Trinidad to Canada to come back to Boston.
Yo. Next time if we go to NOLA.
That's awesome.
If we go to NOLA.
We doing direct flights. We already decided.
We're going to Delta.com.
Don't talk to us like that, AV guy. Don't talk to us like that.
Comfort
They can't even hear you. Don't talk to us like that. Next question.
Shout out. I agree. Like I feel like we're at the age and stage in our lives where
we
go directly to the websites because, well, for me, I have a Amex, American Express card. So I'm going directly to the site. No, I'm just saying. I got points.
Lounge, bro.
She has points.
I got points in. You go up there, show them your card. They automatically gonna upgrade you.
I love that. I love that.
So yeah, and I got a JetBlue card, but I told them F them. I paid it off and closed it. After that Orlando trip, I'm good.
So question number 2. What challenges did you face in the last year, personally and professionally? No, we didn't say the challenges that came along with them. And how did you grow from them? How did you grow from those challenges?
My challenge was dealing with them folk at the hospital and just finally saying, I'm good. That was 15 years. That's comfort. That's leaving your comfort zone.
That is definitely leaving your comfort zone. That's
all I knew for 15 years. Like that's going this one location.
Your age, every 15 day. Years? Was that your first job? It sounds crazy. My first real job, no. Because I did security. I worked in fast food. But if we talk about real job, yeah.
And that's my real one.
Wow.
2007. Right.
What was I doing?
Right. So
I don't know. I don't want to think that far back.
That was a professional challenge. And what did I learn?
I was pregnant with my twins.
I learned that. I learned that it was okay to just go for it. Like
Yep, just do it.
Look at what I got from it. Like, but you know, everything in its own time. And it ended up happening that all the signs was just saying this is not going to work anymore and maybe look at something else. So I really just stepped out and was like, well, let me really see what else is out there. And like quit before I had something else, like legit. Like there was no plan, but I was like, what I'm not going to deal with is this ignorance that you people think that y'all can throw my way. I'm not dealing with that. Like, damn near 40, you gonna respect me. I don't care how childish I look. I don't care how childish I act. What you gonna do in the workplace is you gonna act like you got some damn common sense when you talk to me or don't talk at all.
She said what she said.
That's real mature. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Because I know people that will just sit there and complain.
Right, and do nothing about it.
People.
And I knew so many of them, especially in the hospital. There's so many of them who just deal. And it's like, what's the harm? I always say that, like, okay, one of the girls in my roommate, she was like, oh, this job reached out. It's all the way in New Hampshire, though, and yada, yada, and I'm nervous, and I don't know. I was like, just do the interview. Why wouldn't you see what they're going to offer you before you decide that you don't want it? What if they're offering you $10,000
something
more,
amazing,
$20,000, like relocation fees and every damn? Why would you not see what that person's offering you? This isn't a relationship; it's a job.
Let me tell you something.
Check that out.
I have a career sister. I call her my career sister, and I tell her all the time, I keep my ear to the street.
You know,
it has no representation on how I feel about my job. I'm happy at my job. I feel like the company that I work for, they treat us so very well. That don't stop me from keeping my ear to the street.
Right, because you always gotta grow.
My ear to the street. What's happening out there, so I can make sure I'm getting what I'm supposed to be getting. What's going on?
But you gotta bounce around, and it's crazy. And people don't get that. Like within the hospital, I don't know. I probably had like 7 different departments set up. No, because I stayed in one for like 7 years like a dummy. I should have been bouncing around. No, seriously, every 2 to 3 years you need to move. That's the only way you get the money.
Girl.
Okay? It's the only way you get the money.
So is that how you feel you grew in your professional field?
Once I realized after doing the 7-year stint for the first one where they were like family, like the Dana-Farber, that was my babies. And it was because of the people and what we were doing. It was radiation. So it was really hard to leave that. But once I realized that I wasn't getting any raise but like 50 cents every time that year came to have that conversation. But if I left, I could get $3 every time I left. And it's terrible.
I'm going to keep leaving.
It's terrible that the departments don't realize that you... But then at the same time, like you said, there's those 10 people who just continue to complain but stay. And then there's those 5 people who rotate out every few years because they come in, they be like, this is some bullshit, I'm out of here, and they leave. I was one of those 5 people who was like, y'all still here? I could go back to that department right now. There's at least 10 people that are still there that were there when I was starting in 2007.
Oh my goodness.
How are you still there?
They're happy, they're
very
complacent.
Comfortable. Nah, I can't be comfortable when it's messing with my money.
That gets so.
I need a house.
One of the reasons I give like 2 to 3 years before I'm like, okay, what am I doing next?
What's next?
Because that's what it should be.
In my younger years, getting into like real positions while I was young, I would see those people that, oh yeah, I've been in this same position for 30 years. And I always was like, that ain't gonna be me. Like you, at this point in your life, you can't go anywhere because you don't know anything else.
Right.
You haven't tried to learn anything. You haven't tried to see anything. Step outside of this. This is all you know. No, I'm going to learn this. And then I'm going to trickle in some other things that's going to help me get over there. Then I'm going to go over there. I'm going to learn that. And then trickle in some more stuff that's going to get me over here. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to know everything. And then what am I going to become? A fucking hot commodity. Okay. When I tell you these people be in my LinkedIn DM on a daily basis.
Okay.
Let me tell you something.
Because
and my ear stay to the streets like, what you got? I'm gonna entertain you.
Let me hear it.
What
and if I don't like it, I'll pass. But as soon as I see something that I like, and this is why I say just go for the interview. What's the problem?
And that's how you got those 2 promotions.
In 1 year.
Thank you. Okay, talk about it.
That's how you got those 2 promotions. I love that. Was that your challenge?
Professionally, challenges was just staying focused. I can honestly say I got a little bored with what I was doing. Not that the work was bored. The work was always on fire. Something was always on fire. Everything's on fire. But I got a little bored with that. So staying focused and not just jumping ship without, you know, thinking it all the way through. You know what I'm saying? There was a couple of things that were, that looked good because they were different. But when I actually thought about it, it's like, that's not it. That's not what you want to do.
me.
That's not where you want to go. Like, take your time. Yeah, you're bored here, but take your time and, you know, the right thing will come along.
Yeah.
And it came along in November.
Look at that. Look at that.
So that was the challenge.
yeah.
Staying focused in like you said, Big Cap, 2 to 3 years in a position.
It's
and then
true.
I'm like, all right, what am I doing next?
I
And
gave them 2 to 3 months because I came in as a contract employee and I was like, listen, y'all play with me if y'all want. And within them 2 to 3 months, they had me on as a full employee with that increase. Because I was like, I took a decrease to go there. A $3 decrease was not a lot, but it is. Okay. And so after them 3 months, that's $3, $1 a month. I need to know what's popping. Cause I need my monies. I need my coins. I need my monies. I need my coins. That's gonna be my new song, okay? And they got their shit together. I made sure I was hot commodity. I was like, I could be here every day. What y'all need, I got it. Like everybody knew my name, LC, and I was like, thank you. And now I'm gonna fall back, like, you know, I don't have to be in there all the time no more, you know, because there's somebody else that's a contract employee now. I'm full time, so you know. I can act like y'all
snooty.
now. I can act like
Don't
y'all
be
now.
snooty booty.
No, but so I made sure that they knew what was up because honestly, I could easily get another hospital job like that.
Right.
15 years of experience, like I could have easily went to Children's because when they was interviewing me, they was like, "So, what do you got going on? We'll get back to you in 2 weeks." I was like, "Oh, okay," because I have an interview with Children's Hospital on Friday, and that was a Wednesday. I was like, "So you know."
Right. She's letting them know she's marketable.
It was the same day.
She's
2
marketable.
hours later, we're gonna offer it to you. Oh, I thought so.
Did you guys negotiate your salaries?
So for me, they told me what, you know, they were thinking, and I said, okay. And I was looking at it, and I realized it was a decrease, but I also realized that it was something different from what I was doing. So I understood that. So I said, okay. Plus, it was contract. So I was like, I know that once I'm getting called on full time, because I already knew that that was going to happen, because you know when you know that you just shit.
The confidence.
You know what I'm saying?
I
so
love
I knew
it.
that, so I was like, all right, it's fine. I'll take that cut. I didn't expect the increase that I got, but goddamn, I'm very happy for it. Thank you,
She ain't
Jesus.
complaining. That's why I don't. Sometimes you can't ask questions. You just
You know,
gotta
you
go
just
with it. You just
go
gotta
with the
do and
flow.
say thank you.
You go with the flow.
This is true.
So you had a totally different response than that. You were like, hell yeah, I negotiated my
Oh yeah, I always negotiate because you have a range, a pay range of what you're gonna give for this
Absolutely.
position. I know you're not coming to me at the top, so
Right. Although, this is what I love about this job. They're crazy like this, but it was a new HR person. And I guess I was lowballing myself. And she was like, oh, no, we're not starting there. We're starting here.
yeah, no.
And
So
upped it, but like,
black women low
she was, oh, yeah, we
I'm
do it
glad
all.
you guys are having this conversation. This is why I asked. I guess, you know,
Asked.
Yep.
Yeah, because not just black women, but a lot of minorities, women, just in general, compared to white men, because we always say white men get paid a lot.
Because they're privileged and they just ask for it. They just flat out say, I want this.
Privilege is part of it, but they ask for it. And privilege is my last job. I'm unemployed right now. I'm a bum, whatever.
No, you're not. The
You are
lies,
not above. You
the
are
lies,
entrepreneur.
the
First of all, when you
lies.
sign up for our Patreon account, you'll have access to our group text, and you'll see how bullshit he's talking right now. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Like, come on, get it together,
Right.
sir.
So my last couple of jobs, especially after I went to a specific type of school, I got a specific type of education, I had a specific type of experience, them niggas had to come
Correct.
You feel me? So it was like, this is what I want. This is what they offer me. But every time they offer me, even every promotion, every move, they offered me something and I gave them a counter offer. And they always came back with that counter offer. You know what I'm saying? They always came back with that amount.
They said okay.
It's 2023. Utilize your resources. Whenever I'm discussing
sounded so
a job
weird. Can you say it
position,
again?
2023.
I almost said that's wrong. Like
Y2K was
itched me to
23
almost
years
say,
ago.
No, that's not right. But
It
it's
is correct.
2023.
Utilize your resources whenever I'm discussing a job.
Yep.
Whether it be a part-time job, full-time job, promotion, whatever, I look at what the salaries are. what the salary ranges are in the United States and Massachusetts and in Boston, and especially because I'm in the healthcare field in Massachusetts and Boston in particular, where we have the top hospitals in the world. I look at what my salary should be as an employee of a hospital in Boston, especially the number one. And know that I am going to look at you the way I looked at Harvey when you come to me with a salary that is not within the salary cap of an employee at a hospital in Boston.
And can you tell them how many times they try to play you? Like, they will lowball you every time. Hospitals love to try that. They love to try it.
However, I feel like I've been lucky, and I don't know if it's the pep in my step or the words of my conversation, but they haven't.
Good.
They have. That has not stopped me from still negotiating. Right. The offers have always been within what my research says they should be. However, I still know
or different facilities?
That you're not going. My promotions. I've been at the same employer since 2017.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since 2017, 3 positions.
Okay.
This will be my 3rd position. Okay. Well, this will be my 4th position. I was in a position, I moved to another department, got a promotion in that department, and now I'm moving into a different department. So 3, kind of 4. Yeah. But I'm going into IT, y'all.
Oh, you about to make the bank.
Wait,
what?
Yeah. So I've always been in finance. Now I'm going to be in IT finance.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's
do you want to adopt me?
I'm trying to get adopted.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
If you put me on as a dependent.
I cannot. She really said that. Put her on as a dependent. It's almost time. She's giving you a request now.
Listen.
You about to make bang. I ain't mad at you, sis. I'm here for it.
I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
This year was marketing myself because I'm shy and I hate to do networking and all that stuff.
You're shy?
I'm extremely shy with people I don't know. If I know you, it's like, okay, it's a party all the time, every day. But if not, I'll just sit there in a corner and just be quiet. Yeah. So if I'm not comfortable with you, I'll be quiet. And that was real challenging. I started to do this E for All program so that I can get my businesses to the next level. And I'm sitting in a Zoom room with all these people. And if you know me,
itching.
Girl,
why are you itching?
Because just the thought of it is overwhelming. I hate Zoom.
It.
I passionately hate Zoom.
Why?
Because I feel like, so I'm a people person. I don't like talking on the phone, none of that, because I'd rather be in person with you. So being on Zoom, I hate it. Anything that I have to talk to you on the computer, I don't want to do it. I feel like I've accepted the new norm when I do things like that. So me doing it, I feel like I hate it. I just hate it. But anyway, I'm doing it so I can get to the next level of where I want to be because I'm ready to grow. So
that's what's up.
Those are my challenges, like networking, posting more on social media. I hate posting. From it? I learned that I just have to do it.
Absolutely. I
just have to do it.
Suck it up.
What's hard? Like direct sales is hard. That is a hard business to be in. Like getting people to subscribe to what the hell you got going on. Yeah. It's super duper hard. So to be successful at doing that,
it's hard work.
That's top tier.
It is. That's what's stressing me out. That was part of the roller coasters. All right, number 3. What new skills did I develop, improve last year? I became better at networking. I'm not so shy. Okay, go.
Good job.
Good job.
I can talk to people. Good
job. I would hope so. You got a whole podcast. Your whole business owner.
That first shot was nervous. But we ain't gonna talk about that. We talked about the show already. Yes.
I learned how to interview and market myself. Because after being somewhere for 15 years... when you move around within the hospital, it's an interview, but you kind of know that you're going to get the job. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that to be funny, but you kind of know when you apply for certain ones, like, you know which ones you're going to get pretty much. So it just wasn't a question. But when you're applying for something totally different, I was like, oh, I can talk about what I did there, but it's totally not the same. So I'm actually marketing myself now. I'm not just marketing what I already know. So yeah, might as well bring me in as opposed to her because she don't know none of this. You know what I mean? Like, they know this. I don't know this. So I'm marketing myself. It was strange, but I did it.
Good job.
I did it. It was strange.
Good job.
It was strange. It was.
Look at how we're growing and doing things.
Like, what? Yeah. It was nerve-wracking.
We're doing things.
I had a button-up shirt on with some sweatpants sitting in front and zooming.
You know what? They should have made you stand up.
My heart
I had a cousin do a Zoom interview and they had him stand up to see if he was fully dressed.
I mean, even if they did, I would have done it.
Wait.
And they should have never done that.
Wait.
You heard her. That's what they did.
They asked him.
He don't want that job. He don't want that
Turn
job.
that job down. Right.
He don't want that job.
I would have said, I'm sorry, hold on 1 second, and that would have been the end button. Because you don't need to know all that.
Just
if
to
I'm
make
home,
sure.
don't think I'm going to be home in a 3-piece suit.
Yeah, I would
just to work.
I would take my pants off. And then stand up.
Bucket bold or just with the boxers?
And then I will sue them for sexual harassment.
Oh, because they wanted to see your bottom.
And I was home.
And that was, yes.
No right
and that is sexual harassment. Because why?
What? He might have a case.
I would act like a victim.
He may have a case.
And then stand up.
First of all, we need a camera on Hobby.
We do.
Oh my goodness.
We do.
You need to have your phone.
Now you want to act all innocent like he wasn't doing nothing. I can't fucking stand his ass. I really can't.
I think that's why I love him the most. I think we need to always buy him that Moscato.
Yo, he's trash. Yo, he's trash.
Nobody has their phone to record him.
I'm done.
Are we going to the next question?
Yeah, let's do
What
it.
can I say?
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. We didn't do yours. I'm
We're
sorry.
Neddie
What
Boo.
challenges did you face in the last year personally and professionally? No. What new skills did you develop and improve?
We sorry.
Dang.
My apologies.
So I completed my green belt course. I'm officially a certified Lean Six Sigma green belt.
Hey.
Those are
Is this karate?
no.
Taekwondo?
No.
So because she has those questions, other people are going to have it too. So now you're going to have to explain it.
Utilize your resources and Google Lean Six Sigma. No, I'm just joking. So Lean Six Sigma.
No, you gonna tell me.
It's a collection of resources that were put together by executives at Toyota and Motorola to help companies reduce waste and increase efficiencies through process improvement. And
that can help your small businesses too.
it can absolutely help. It helps all business. The goal is to reduce waste and increase efficiencies. There are businesses that every year, every employee is responsible for efficiency and improvement. So in what you do every day, one of your goals is to better the process, like improve the process. But yeah, so basically that's what Lean Six Sigma is. And they introduce the different resources through levels that they identify as belts. So you start off as a white belt, yellow belt, green belt is the first belt that you actually get a certification. And then you can go all the way up to like a master black belt. I think there's like 7 levels or something like that.
And you're going to all 7, ain't you? You're going to make an 8th one.
I think I'm good at green. For now.
I'll take the for now.
For now, I'm good at green
now.
because it's one of those things where, you know, you learn the methodologies and then you kind of like master them. So like, I'm not a project manager. This will be something that's great for a project manager. However, they're good. I can say since I've done the training that I think about it daily, like in my personal life, at work, whatever. I'm constantly saying like, how could this process improve? How could this be more efficient or something like that? And thinking about the resources that I was taught during the course. Do I need to master them?
There you go.
I don't think so right now.
Green belt.
Yeah.
That means she gonna kick y'all in the throat. Just know.
I love that.
When it comes to process improvement.
There you go.
What did you ask for help with this year, and were you glad that you did? I had to ask for help with everything, and that was so hard because I hate to ask for help. That is one of the things that I just absolutely hate. I know why I don't like it, but I don't like asking for help. And having to ask for help last year to just get my visions executed was a lot. Having to depend on people is a lot for me. That is so overwhelming. It triggers my anxiety. I'd be like, oh my God, Are they going to do this right? Are they going to do this?
That's what it is for me.
And then, so having to let go of that fear of someone not doing something the right way or the way I would do it. Boy. But yeah, I did ask for a lot of help. As a parent, I'm asking for help from my village on a daily basis because this parenting thing is not a walk in the park with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So I'm asking for help in that area. So I've been asking for help as an entrepreneur. I've been asking for help as a parent. And I've been asking for help just as a person because there's other things in my personal life going on that I just don't have figured out. And I'd be like, what are we about to do, y'all? Because I need some help. I need to figure this out. Your girl is struggling. I need some help.
Like when we were stuck in New York?
Like when we were stuck in New York.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. All of that. Go ahead.
Yes, I did ask for help throughout the year. Not frequently, but I did. And again, like what you said, I don't like to ask for help because it's not, I can understand that things can be done differently, but when I ask for help, like I kind of want it done now.
Yes, not when you feel like
I hate when people like draw it out,
drag
and
their ass,
take their time, and just look at you like you're stupid when you're like you're not done yet, like
or you didn't even start. Like, wait,
so
what? I needed this yesterday.
I have to get better. So I'm going to take responsibility and say that I have to get better either with instructions or either with choosing who I ask to help me with whatever task it is. If I know that this person, because one person really pissed me off last year. It was at work. Because like I called, I told you I needed your help before I got there. I was giving you ETAs like as I was getting there. And then when I get there, you still don't have what I need ready. You got to go get it.
Make it make sense.
You had like 45 minutes to an hour. So that's when it kind of like pisses me off. But yeah, no. Yeah, I did ask for help and it either worked or it didn't. And when it didn't, I was very upset about it and was like, I should have just struggled myself and just did what I do. When I get groceries, how you just load them all up and just trip on the stairs just to make sure you don't have to do another step. Because I'm not doing a second trip.
One trip.
Like I don't care.
To my fucking shoulders.
On my street, like y'all gonna hit me because I got all these bags and I need to go straight forward. Like y'all see my arms. And I just be walking like, I don't care. I'm not doing a second trip. I'm one of those. So yeah. I'm sorry. Did you have something to say? Oh.
Hey, Javi.
Question.
The camera.
Okay.
So when it comes to asking for help, so to me, not wanting to ask for help is crazy, especially if you're.
I know it's crazy.
Especially
Judge
if you're
away.
starting a business, like it's you can't do everything, right?
Right.
We just don't have the ability. To
We don't.
do everything. You need a team. You need help. But to go to Toya's point, like say if you're calling somebody to ask you to help them or whatever, right? And say they're not doing it to your expectations. What are you doing to incentivize that person to do it to your expectations? Or are you just
It's their job.
just expecting them?
It's their job.
Okay, I get it. Like, so a job is something that somebody like gets paid for, or they get something for some butt.
Whenever. Okay, so my incentive.
Hold on. So I think a lot of times. I'm gonna make it controversial.
God.
And no, it's not even a female.
God.
I deal with a lot of men that do this too.
Okay.
Right? It's kind of like we expect people to not have anything going on when we ask them to do something. Right? Like we expect it to be like, okay, I asked you to do this, you better do it.
Yeah.
But then
when it's lazy security that just sits at the desk and doesn't do anything, yeah, I expect you to do it when I ask you to do it because you ain't doing nothing but sitting on your phone.
But that's a job. Security.
That's not his job to sit on his phone.
No.
So you got time.
So you have a right. I got, like, say if you ask somebody to move.
No.
Okay.
I know who I'm asking, and I only ask it because it's your job and you have room for it and you got time for it. And the incentive was whenever we have like catered meals, I always tell this person, go upstairs and get yours or take some of this home. Like I always make sure they get their piece of whatever I have going on when I have it going on. So it's not like I just sit here and be like, oh, we're ordering mad Panera, we're ordering mad subs. Make sure you help me get it upstairs, smell it all, but you can't have none. don't touch. No, I make sure everybody eat. I make sure I order more so that people can eat who help me. So it's like, don't be stupid.
Okay, so it sounds like the expectation is that, and that's another thing I think another fallacy, right? I think people fall into is expecting people to move like you move, right?
Yeah.
I think that it's easy for us, some of us, right? Like, especially if you feel like you have yourself put together, which everybody in this room, I feel, has their self put together, right? But I also know that everybody in this room got a lot of shit going on.
Right.
That's stressing you out internally, right? But that stress also affects people externally. So the same shit that's annoying you about people is the same shit that's annoying them about you, right? So it's kind of like we gotta know that we need help, right? And we have to appreciate the help we have, right?
Nah, I'm just not gonna ask that person for help no more.
If they're not reliable, if they don't do
but dead ass though. No.
There's a difference between them not coming through.
Now I go above their head and they don't like it.
See, we're talking about work. See, work is a different situation.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. I want to touch on something that you said.
And you gotta tell us yours too.
Okay. But to touch on what Javi was talking about, you asked the question, when we ask for help, we're expecting people to not have anything going on and do what we ask them to do when we ask them to do it. I get how that can be a tad unrealistic. However, one of the things that I had to learn is, as much as a great friend that I want to be, I have to say no if I can't do it. Understanding my limits and knowing that if I say no, that doesn't make me a bad friend. It actually makes me a better friend knowing that I'm telling you I can't do this.
And I'm not going to let you down.
Instead of trying to do it, not getting it done in time or getting it done and not having it at a quality level that it should be or that it could be had I allowed you to ask someone else.
Right.
So taking accountability for that. And I guess that's one of the things I had to learn.
Just say you're busy.
That's one of the things that I had to learn because, navigating what it is to be a good friend or even to be a good partner. You know what I'm saying?
It's a give and take.
It is a give and take. Yeah. However, that doesn't always mean yes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to say no. And that doesn't make you a bad person. And that's something that I had to come to terms with. I thought, I have to be there for my friends when they need me to be there right
24/7
there.
at all times.
That's unrealistic because you got a whole family, a whole career, and a whole bunch of other shit going on. So.
Very good point. Now, what was your answer to the question?
What was the question? Oh, the question that I forgot that I asked.
Number 4.
What did you ask for help with this year, and were you glad that you did?
One of the things that sticks out at one of the fundraisers we did, I am responsible for decor, and I gave instruction and did not oversee. I just gave instruction and went and moved on. And kind of like at the end of setup, I was like, oh. And I went and it was a beautiful garland that I instructed people to put together with no real instruction. I just said, can you guys put this garland together? And it felt good because I am typically like hands on everything when I'm putting stuff together. And that becomes a unrealistic, I was just saying. When I was just saying, you can't do everything. I can't do everything. So being able to delegate exactly. That was amazing for me. It felt good and it was unconscious. It just happened. You know what I'm saying? But I realized it happened. I'm like, all right, I can do that. It's okay to
because you're around those people that you know
and walk away from it. So and
you do give very clear instructions. And I think that goes to my point, right? There's a management style. There's something when you need somebody to do something especially as complicated. Would you say garland? A garland, a balloon garland? I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is, right? But I know you come across as very direct, right? And when you do, I know when you give instructions, it's very clear, right? I try. So you have that goal in mind. So it's that's why I say it's a give and take. And I. This is it.
No. I get what you're saying. Yep.
People have to be reliable, right? There has to be a sense of reliability in order for you to depend on people to do it, right? But at the same time, I think that people, because I talk to a lot of people that run businesses, right? A lot of them, and they all stress about the same shit. No matter what level it is.
What's that? Stupid people.
People, but they're not stupid. I know. I've dealt with it. I dealt with it enough and seen from the largest billion-dollar companies to a podcast, right? Same shit.
Y'all hear what he said? The largest billion-dollar he has dealt with from the largest billion-dollar companies.
And I cleaned up
mad fake.
Right? And I guess this is my point that's coming across, right? Because I feel like a lot of people could be starting businesses and they don't, and a lot of people start businesses and they quit, right? A lot of people have relationships and they like. Toya gets at me all the time, right? And I just turn it off, right? And then I come back and I love her like a little sister, because that's what it is. Like, but there's a lot of people that will let that shit fuck up the whole situation. I've seen it happen. And so that's one issue. But then one of the biggest issues is the leadership. Like, what are you doing? How are you instructing those people? Are the instructions clear? Do they know your vision? Right? Are you explaining? Do you know your vision? Do you know what you want? Like, nobody can come and do it for you. You have to know what it is, and you got to explain that to people. And then if you have talented people around you, they'll execute.
Yeah.
That has been such a question I got asked a lot last year when I had to network myself. It was, so what do you want to get out of this program? And I'm like, your help. Like, I had to come up with real sentences, real answers.
Yes.
And that was mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
They want to know what your long term.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, I knew it, but I didn't know how to
not just
say it out
help
loud.
you just because you're
I didn't know how to. I was just, in my head, I'm like, you've helped others.
You know what? See,
What you got?
Yeah.
What you got?
I mean, like, what you mean? That's like when people apply for jobs. What you want to do? Make money. Why else am I here? I've seen you help others. But yeah, sorry. Also, another random thought I had. When I watch the show, I be wondering if there's a therapist out there judging us. Like, diagnosing us like this one.
Go ahead with their diagnosis.
I'm like, I wonder if there's a therapist out there like,
see.
I want her to be one of my patients.
Yeah, if that is the case, hit us up. I love not corrective criticism, but I love like perspective. And I say that all the time.
And I love conversation. I can talk all day.
If you think of bad shit.
Yes.
I'd like to hear it.
Don't tell me.
Was my random
so
thought.
you ain't got to tell me.
That was my random thought.
You can keep that.
Really?
Wow, yeah.
We really got
so
5 minutes left.
One important question.
Guys.
Look through them and see which one you want. See which one. Pick a good one. And then I think our last thing we should talk about, I feel, is
We
Meg.
do got to talk about Megan. That's why I'm looking at these questions like, oh my God, because they're all good.
You got to pick one, Amanda. Get over it.
All right. Number 6. How about number 7? What have I learned about myself? How I work and what I need to be at my best? No.
No.
No. Number 6. Who do you need to thank for their role in your life this year?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That
let's
is
do
a
that.
good one.
Let's do
All
number
right.
6.
What's the question?
Number 6 is, who do you need to thank for their role in your life this year? Damn, I can't think of one person.
Everybody.
You can't
I can't think of one.
You
Not
can't think of
meaning
just
like,
one.
not meaning like I don't have anyone in mind. Meaning like there's so many people that I can't think of just one person.
Too late to have one.
I mean, can I just say it's my village? Like,
Can I tell you guys something?
tell us the
The
something.
next show, I'm going to be like this, so y'all can get a view
Wait,
Of Javi.
For real. Please do. Please do. Please
It
do.
doesn't matter
Please
because
do, because
your
he
faces
thinks
and
that
the
he's doing all
body
this
language over
comical
there
stuff
is
in the
amazing.
background, thinking he's getting away with the
He
shit.
is getting away
and
with
it's
it.
not okay.
I can't wait. We are haters.
Yeah, I would agree. I think we all would agree that it's just
It's
our
the
tribe,
village,
it's the
our
people that's
tribe.
been around us.
Because, I feel like friends are family too. And
Right.
you pick your friends. You don't get to pick your family.
Right.
They're kind
Stuck
of
with
like
them.
given to you. They're like, you were born. Here's your cousin. You know what I mean? Whereas
They're like this
your
there.
friends, you really
I love my
nitpick
family,
and
though.
be through them.
I'm saying my family's dope too.
Yeah, I like both.
I have some cool family members and then I have some relatives.
I want to thank my 4 for 4. That's what we call ourselves. It's me and my sister and my 2 nieces. We're the 4 for 4.
Oh, that's so cool.
So cool.
That is so cool. We have too many numbers. I can't put all of that together.
They don't know, but I'm gonna start. We're gonna get a tattoo. We're all gonna get the number 4. They don't know it yet, but I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna be like, so you guys got to get a 4 because it's the 4 for 4. So,
have you looked up what number 4 means in numerology?
You want to tell me?
I can't remember off the top of my head. My server had
Beyonce
3 4s.
and Jay-Z loves the number 4.
I forget what it means in numerology. It does mean something. My server had the 3 4s on her as a tattoo, and she told me what it meant. We're not gonna. Oh, it's angels.
I'm learning
angels and protection. Angels and protection. That's what all 4s are for. So we're gonna ignore AV and we're gonna talk
This is
about
why we're gonna have him on camera next time.
the stallion, and how the boy got 25 years in jail, and how some people are still saying he didn't do it. Because I know Big Cap is ready. Big Cap is ready.
How is it that you guys are still defending this young man? I am mind boggled by the fact that y'all could hear these recordings. Like, do y'all just like to say free my nigga something? Like, do y'all just like to say that term free my nigga and just add names in there? Like, is that what it is? Is it a thing? Like, is it a trend? Cause like, why we always want to free these people that did some shit? Why the fuck are we freeing Tory? He fucking did it. Did y'all not hear the recording?
I heard it.
Did y'all not hear him saying, if I wasn't drunk, I would have never done that. I know she'll never talk to me again. I know this is crazy. I would have never, but I was fucked up. I'm gonna blame it on the shots. He pulled the Jamie Foxx and blamed it on the alcohol. Like, he really blamed it on the alcohol. And I just didn't understand.
Did he say no pun intended?
You know what, Javi?
But I just don't understand why people still want to defend him. It's giving this world is so crazy and male dominated that men can just get away with anything. Yeah. There's always going to be people who defend them. But with women, it's like, we got to prove a whole scroll worth of shit just to be fucking believed. And that shit is fucking mind-boggling to me.
I've been saying this for years. As soon as a man says something, it's solid.
It's word.
It's solid. A man could call a woman a hoe. He's never mad at her a day in his life. He'd be like, she's a hoe. And everyone is going to believe him. It'll circulate. It'll go through like this. Everyone is going to believe him. But if a woman was to be like, I'm not, and I don't even know this man, she's lying.
She probably did fuck him. She's lying. She's lying. Now you know what I'm saying? Like, you got 10 people, 7 of them people are saying that she's lying.
To be honest with you, niggas don't be having sex like that.
They really don't.
What the? But still, so what? Doesn't matter. That wasn't the point.
But that's not what we're talking about.
You see what I'm saying, niggas? You see what I'm saying?
Megan and Tory.
Thank you.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't prescribe it.
We know you don't subscribe to it.
So you gonna shoot bitches in their foot?
Listen, when a girl...
That's what you're saying, AV?
When a dude...
You subscribe to that. So you free Tory. You free Tory?
Yeah, I've been free Tory since day one, y'all, all day.
Hobby's being a Toya right now. Hobby's being a big cap right now.
Listen, yo, free the men's them.
The men's them.
Free the men's them.
The men's and them.
I'm gonna throw something at him.
Listen, yo.
As long as it ain't glass.
I was thinking about it.
As long as it ain't glass.
Said, yo, most dudes, when they come to me and they say they fuck somebody, I don't believe them. So
him saying that he didn't shoot her, you didn't believe him?
No. Well, first, I wasn't really paying that much attention to it at first.
In the beginning, I did think it was just rich people problems. Like, what the hell?
Like, she was naked in the car, she got shot in the foot.
Like, wait. So I thought this was a joke, just like I thought Will Smith was a joke. Like, so this is a joke. But now that it's...
too. It sounded like the movie.
Initially, I thought it was a joke. Like, they bullshitting. Like, they're just... Right, they're just doing rich people shit, right? But then as it kept going, I'm like...
He really shot her, and that was a real thing.
Why her toe? But wait.
I thought it was the back of the foot.
It was the back of the foot.
He shot her on both feet. I think they pulled bullet fragments from both feet.
I believe it.
He's little though. That's why.
That little man
syndrome. So you think it's short man complex? That's what I was thinking it was.
But wait. It's short man and balding man complex. He got both.
He got everything.
He got 2 problems right there. And then she was coming for him like, oh, you ain't ill. You ain't a dope rapper. You only dope because you featured on some shit. So little man plus you talking shit and I'm balding.
Oh, his ego.
I'm shooting at you.
Like,
she really said that?
Yeah, she was coming for him. She was like, you're not a hot rapper. Like, they was fucked up. And they was going back and forth. She was probably just popping shit like she normally does.
And she was lying. Like, he's fine. He should have been like, yo.
I mean, he's all right. He's not top tier. but she was just digging in him. She knew, because when you're a little man like that and you got that syndrome, it's not hard to break you down because you're real little. He's only like 5'3" at that, maybe.
4'2".
All right, he's no more than 5'5". He's no more than 5'5". So he's a shorty, balding.
And he's not that great at what he does.
No,
he's not handsome.
Well, I don't ever hear him do his own.
His albums always do pretty well. His albums always do pretty well.
How many albums he got?
He got a bunch. He's one of them dudes.
He's all right. He's just not all that for you to be thinking you can shoot Megan in the fucking foot.
Well, I don't.
You are not that nigga to be thinking you can shoot Megan in the foot. Like, who are you?
I don't think anyone should shoot anyone in the foot.
Who are you little short dweeb? Who are you? That's why I love that she's with Partisan right now. Oh my God. I love him. He's a big dude. Yo, Partisan is that dude. Like,
but wasn't he like insecure and all mad about the things that were coming out and blah blah blah?
He was trying to protect her though. It
Okay.
wasn't that he was insecure. It was just that listen, just like Jada and Will, he has to go home and listen to her crying at night when she feels some type of way and she's, distraught and everybody's making fun of her and people, because I feel like half the world, more than half, wasn't believing her for how long, and even with the results, they're still not believing her.
It was dumbass, nigga. It was dumb.
So, just like with Will and Jada, he has to live with that. So he can feel however he wants to feel. If you I feel that too. You upset that you got to put this out here. First of all, he's probably embarrassed that his girlfriend was even dealing with a little scrub like that. You know what I'm saying? That this is where it came to. You know what I'm saying? A little scrub-a-dub. So I feel him just like I feel Will. I'm still Team Will. Like, he deserved a slap. He gave him a warning. He still did it. It's like protect black women. Where's my purse? Because it's like protect black women. Like, we just be left out here for the lurches. Like, damn. A man protects his woman. Yeah, he shouldn't have slapped him. There's plenty of people who shouldn't shot niggas either. But y'all still out here free willying. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said,
William.
Let's wrap it up. Because I'm going to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
I love Big Cap's energy for the new year because she's lit.
Because I love Megan.
You know what? She missed us.
Talk to them?
Because I love Megan. And I love Partisan. Like, I need to meet them just so I can hug them and be like, yo, y'all are gang.
Megan loves anime.
I do
does
too.
love anime.
I do too. Yes. Yes, let me be a little short friend. I want to be her JT. Look, I want to be her JT, her little short friend. Let me just be there.
I just want her to twerk on me.
I got the right energy for Megan. Y'all already know Megan would fucking love my ass.
She would. I just want her to twerk on me once.
Rihanna over Megan.
Right. I just want her.
That was just to have sexual relations with. But if I want somebody that I want to be around and be lit with and just have fun, I want Megan. Megan seems like she's lit. Like, she's gonna smoke all the blunts with me, and we're gonna have all the fun.
So
we might run into Snoop Dogg and have even bigger blunts and be done passed out in the back seat. It just seems like a lot of fun. No.
But you know what is gonna be a lot of fun? Our show on February 10th.
And who's our special guest?
Our special guest is QQ. Cutie.
Yeah, you don't know the name? That's why you gotta say Q?
All I know is Q.
Authentic Keith. That's what
Q.
Keith? Authentic Keith.
Why did I thought his name was Q?
Well, Quis. Keith? Marquise? Q?
That's his name, Marquise?
Wow. Authentic Keith will be our guest.
Hold on. Why you say his name like that?
Like what? Don't you start that shit. You be every man now lately. He claiming I'm in love with. Thank you. We need Harvey
buy that wine
to see him
every time going forward.
Next time. I'm just
because that wine has you out of your shell.
I'm just gonna lean in and let it catch
I hope
him.
you didn't turn our
The
mics
whole
off.
fucking time.
Did you turn off our mics talking about you and your wine?
He probably did, fucking asshole. Probably turned us down. Probably turned us down. All low gonna play out the outro music. Look, he done hit his shirt. I know he did.